Thanks for listening to the AZ12 podcast, proudly presented by Little Caesars. Got great deals going on for you. Code 15OFF20, 15% off any $20 or more purchase. Code LCFREECC. Free crazy combo with a pizza purchase. Joined by Jason Shear. I am merely Michael Luke. How are you doing there, Jason Shear?
Splendid, Michael. How are you?
We got a lot to get to this show. All right, let's talk about it. Sheer, maybe move your camera up a little bit. Just, I don't know how you do that. All right, there we go. Yeah, nice. All right, we got a lot to get to the show. By the way, shout out to everybody listening. I got a friend that is moving into the area and another friend that already lives there on Craycroft and Sunrise. Big shout out to you and the Pretty Garden. All right. We got a lot to get to this show. We are going to talk about Arizona basketball. We're going to talk about the practice last night. We're going to talk about Jeremiah Patterson. We are going to talk about a lot of different things. But first, I saw something that we haven't really talked about, but I figured that we would address it on this show yesterday. The first thing that I want to go with is, before I get into any of this, Kevin and Damon are amazing people. They're great guys. They're hard workers. Wish them nothing but the best, and they're going to go places. I have a great deal of respect for them. So this is not directed at all towards them at all. This is directed towards Espo, though. So people who don't know, Greg Esposito, GM of PHNX Sports. He attended the University of Arizona. For some reason, though, he roots actively against Arizona, and especially Arizona basketball. And he is on this odd crusade right now to try to diminish Arizona athletics for clicks. I would assume, anyways. Let's go with that first graphic right there, Cody, that we got. So here's the first one. He's asking, who is your face of the state? So here's Espo's face of the state. You got Devin Booker. You got
Cody, mute yourself. It sounds like you're sleeping.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So you got that. You got Devin Booker. You got all these guys. Anyways, you get down to the very bottom row, and you have the most successful, the winningest coach in the state, Tommy Lloyd, who he hasn't broken through, but he is very recognizable. He has gold medals. He is part of the U19. He's the U19 coach, which is a pretty prestigious honor. And he was one of the 3 winningest coaches in college basketball history through 3 years. Here's who you have on the row with him. You have the gorilla, a mascot, which I like the mascot, but it is what it is. Then you have Alyssa Thomas. This is an interesting one. Alyssa Thomas, player for the Mercury, who has played 26 games for the Phoenix Mercury. And then you have Marvin Harrison Jr., who caught for 700 yards. I can keep going on and on. So I'm wondering, what is really the criteria here? And then our guy TJ asked him on Instagram about what the criteria was. So if we could now show that screenshot right there. No, the other one, excuse me, Cody. We'll get back to that one in a second. Yes. Okay. So here's what Espo says. It's why Dilly is way ahead of Tommy Lloyd in his opinion. Dilly is more recognizable and has more national attention. It's not all about records to be the face, and it's a snapshot in time. If Kenny fails and Tommy has a tournament run, it looks much different in March. Okay, fair enough. So you're saying it's about being recognizable and it's about national attention. Fair enough. Can we go back to that graphic here for a second? Let's talk about this. All right, Alyssa Thomas. Tommy, there is not a person in this state, outside of maybe like 10, that believes that Alyssa Thomas is more recognizable and more of a face of the state of Arizona than the head of the Arizona basketball team, Tommy Lloyd. This is a clear troll job. It's not anything other than that. And what I'm going to say is this, is that you're doing those guys a massive disservice. They can speak for themselves, certainly. And again, I think the world of them. But if we could go back to the one now where Espo then says that this is basically for clicks. Love and hate pay the same in this business. Okay, fair enough. You're going for the clicks. Here is my issue, though. Why in the world are you putting people in a situation like this? You are the GM of a company there, and you are openly crapping on the city of Tucson. You did this. You had a list of the top 25 players in state history, whatever it was for Arizona as far as impact. You had 2 Arizona guys, 7 ASU guys. Now, granted, you were part of that. There was a committee. I declined to be part of that because I knew that it was going to be Phoenix-centric based. And then you also had, this is Sheer, I don't know what he is going for here because he's openly admitting that he's dissing Tommy Lloyd and that he's going for clickbait here.
I mean, it worked. We're talking about it.
Right? I mean, yeah, you get it. I mean, I get it. But at the same time, though, not all attention is good attention. What does that say about your model then if you're saying, you know what we're going to do? We're going to continue to throw dirt in the eyes of the second biggest city in the state. You know, something that's got 1.5 million people in it. And you know what? We're going to say, yeah, you're going to be on a tier below somebody that has played 26 games for the Phoenix Mercury, below somebody that caught for 700 yards for the Cardinals. And we're going to have you next to a mascot. You are putting them in an impossible situation there, dude. This isn't, and again, you don't know Tucson, you don't get Tucson. I get it. That's fair. I've lived here my whole life. I get it. But I'm telling you, this is not you're not going to be the one catching the arrows here, man. And that's the thing that's unfortunate here because you're putting them in an impossible spot.
Yeah, I mean, the whole list is like he doesn't even have the right Diamondback there. Like
Right.
Marte should be ahead of Carroll. It's a weird list. It's weird, and it's the same thing again. Like he knew what he was doing. He did it on purpose, and it's dumb. And then he said like the list is fluid. Like if Tommy Lloyd was in the tournament right now, he would have been on the list. It's like, no, that's not how this stuff works.
Right.
Like, why is Matt Ishiba anywhere near that list?
Right.
The Suns are terrible. Like, what are we like? Why is he? No one knows. If Matt Ishiba walked in the room right now, no one knows who Matt Ishiba is, right? Like, it's just, it's real stupid. It's, yeah, I don't.
Can you go back real quick, Cody, to the one again, just the actual pyramid graphic?
When we do clickbait and rage bait, because we do that,
right?
It is so obvious that we're doing it. Like
yes.
it's like we say some of the dumbest stuff.
We do, but it's obvious. But it's clear. It's like, yeah, bring on Alabama.
Because, yeah, it's like Alabama's scared, or it's like the other day when you had an ASU fall for it. It's like, gosh, what are we going to do when Arizona's opening Big 12 play and the college football playoff at the same time? Like everyone knows we're kidding. This guy's not kidding. Like
he's not kidding. I mean, let's think about that for a second. You have him next to a mascot and below a player. And one last time, and then we'll move on here. But if you can also go back, I just want to reiterate again because I think it's very important what he said to TJ. Dilly is more recognizable and it's more national attention. Fair enough. Alyssa Thomas is not more recognizable and does not have more national attention. The average person nationally that watches SportsCenter probably knows who Tommy Lloyd is, probably has heard of Tommy Lloyd. There's a good chance they haven't heard of Alyssa Thomas. And you can't go by the impact in state because she's played 26 games. I'm just saying this, man. I know you're not like the confrontational type guy, I get all that. That's fine. But at the end of the day, putting them out there like that where you're just openly admitting it's clickbait, it's a bad look, man. I don't know what else to say.
It's just dumb. Like, or again, like Tyler Warden just said something in the comments.
Yeah.
Like it is when it's not, it's what, but you know what, Mike? Like it's Skip Bayless does it. Now Espo's not Skip Bayless very clearly, but like it's just dumb because they don't have a market in Phoenix either. So what market are you appealing to? Like we clearly appeal to the Tucson market. Not to kiss our own ass, but I'm going to. We clearly appeal. We are not for the Phoenix market. Are there people in Phoenix that watch us that are Arizona fans? Yes. Are ASU fans turning out? Just one, right? It's like, right. But like this is, you're trying to appeal to a market that isn't there. You're not, this isn't going to work.
And I thought what was interesting as well is that he's admitting love or hate, it's still the same as far as the business model. Well, okay. So you're admitting then that you're openly trolling because again, just explain to me, I just need explain to me Alyssa Thomas and how she's more of a face of the state of Arizona. She's not. It's a troll. I don't get what they're doing, but either way, it is what it is. And I want to be very clear again. I like Kevin. I like Damon a great deal. Both great guys.
I like anyone. You're nicer than I am.
Yeah, but I like them. They're hardworking guys, and this is just stupid. And again, I guess if it would boost Espo's views a little bit, then I guess it's probably worth it because we're talking about it. But long term, this ain't the look, dude. It's just not the look. Okay, now so we got that out of the way. All right. So let's get a couple reads in. Let's get a couple reads in here.
I got the W. I'm usually pretty good with WNBA players, and we were texting Kobe, and I was like, "This is Collier, right?" He's like, "No, stupid." I was like, "Well, I don't know who this is. How am I supposed to know?"
Well, dude, in the comments too, and we can just be honest about it too. If you're talking about the faces of the state, Tommy Lloyd's one of the faces of the state, dude. Like if you're
Dude,
walking,
she doesn't play, but Diana Taurasi is still the face of the Mercury.
Yeah, you know what I want to do with that list? I want to flush it down the toilet and actually use Foster Plumbing for it as well. Foster Plumbing, baby, back the pipe. Listen, now there's been some stuff that goes in the toilet that probably has more credibility than that list. But either way, residential and commercial, licensed, bonded, and insured, sewer lines, coating, point repairs, water heaters, drain cleaning, sewer inspections, gas, water, you name it, they got it. 10% off when you mention the AZ12 podcast. Call 520-603-3817 to schedule service today. Okay.
I'm really disappointed you didn't say that list is so full of crap you're going to need Foster Plumbing.
Well, I basically said that at the beginning when I said that there's things in the toilet that have more credibility than that list. So
I understood what you're saying.
Yeah, it's that Brad the Bully Hudson. Great segue, Mike. Yeah, take that, Cody. Now, Baggins. Espo, you don't get to use the code AZ12. No, sorry. You're banned from that until you stop trolling Arizona and Tucson. All right, 12 Arizona locations, locally owned and operated. Join our VIP text club. Every sandwich comes with a chocolate chip cookie. Now, all foods made in-house daily. Dennis Walsh, our guy, Dennis Walsh, has not given us a real time there lately. We have renewed with Baggins. Very excited about that. Baggins is fantastic. Everybody there, get the bag, baby. Get the bag. Okay, now. All right. So we got that. We got that out of the way. Like I said, it's just an odd. If Espo had ever seen Lute Olson, I wonder if he would have had Lute Olson as one of the faces of the state, or if it would have been like Dirk Cooter.
It's just a stupid ass list. That's the best way to put it.
I was just surprised that he actually admitted to it. Love, hate, all this. Yeah. All right. Well, okay. So, anyways, all right. Now let's talk a little bit then about a coach that we like a great deal on this show, and that is Tommy Lloyd. Sure, Tommy Lloyd is now again. I like Dilly. You and I both like Dilly. We get beat up a lot for liking Dilly. I mean, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, Dilly's had one good season. Sure, you could say that he captured the state, whatever. But Dilly's also 3-9. Then he was 11-3, whatever.
Do you know what Kenny Dillingham's career record is? And again, I like Dilly.
We like Dilly.
I think he's going to be a good coach. Do you know what his career record is, Mike?
What do you got?
He's 14-12.
I don't know. I get it. Like I said, Tommy Lloyd is consistent across the board. And if you were to ask somebody, a national media folk, who is the one that's more likely to win a national championship moving forward, 100 out of 100 people would say Tommy Lloyd. They just would.
Well, it depends if you ask ASU.
Well, I was going to say, I guess if you ask Espo. But that was like I said, I still can't get over that list. The Alyssa Thomas one, though, is just amazing. But anyway, this is going to be a big, this will be a big year for Dilly's prestige. The thing about Tommy Lloyd, though, that also I think really, leads to this, Tommy Lloyd is now recruiting at a top 5 level. And that's something, Tommy Lloyd ain't going anywhere. I mean, this is a guy that he's getting all the guys in the state. Heck, you could have put Koa Pete on that list before some of those people. Seriously. But you literally could have. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so he's recruiting the state. I'm going to break some news for you. He's probably going to get some more in-state kids this year that are also 5 stars as well from the state of Phoenix. So I'll put it to you like this. The people in Phoenix certainly know who Tommy Lloyd is.
Yeah. Tommy's not an idiot. It's funny. Someone texted me, Mike, right before the show and asked me what I thought about the team and said, I guess we can recruit now, right? Like someone close to the program. And it's like they like their team a lot, a lot this year. And Tommy Lloyd, I think this is his best constructed roster, but you nailed it. He's not why would they go anywhere? Like they're not going anywhere. Are they going to be winning the Big 12 every year? No, it's a super hard conference, but they're not. This isn't going to be a thing where Tommy makes 4 tournaments in a row and then just disappears and gets fired. Like they're not going anywhere. And that's something where A, it's awesome for Arizona fans, and B, it's just it's the consistency that is a lot harder than people give him credit.
And when you look at it too, and this is probably something he doesn't know as well, Tommy Lloyd is very popular with the Phoenix kids. You look at who Arizona is prioritizing. Last year, and I kid you not, and tell me if I'm exaggerating right here, Tommy Lloyd said, all right, there's basically 2 recruits that I have to have in this entire class. TJ, you go get him in Phoenix. Murph, you go get him in Southern California. And they were able to do just that. Koa Pete could have obviously gone anywhere. Now I'm going to break some more news for you. In 2026, Sheer, there's some really good guys.
I'm excited Javier's back, saying that Tommy's not good enough. You
all
missed
right,
that.
Is Javier Espo?
It could be. It's only, like you said, or we're going to say before I interrupted you, 2026, he's going to land another good class.
Right.
And there's going to be high school kids, and there's going to be transfers, and it's going to be another great roster. Like this should be the norm. Now, I agree that eventually he has to reach that next level. But I've always said this. I said this before, Tommy, and I said this about college basketball in general. Eventually, you break through. It just happens. It's people. I always go back to what Reynolds told me, Ryan Reynolds, when he was here with Sean, and he said one time, and I always remember, he goes, people don't realize how hard it is to win in the NCAA tournament. You cannot play a bad game. Another team could play their best game of the season while you're playing a bad game, and you may beat that team 9 out of 10 times during the regular season, right? It happens like that. But eventually, you break through. Like Bo Ryan, for instance, had a bunch of good seasons, and he was 107 years old, and eventually he broke through. Like, I don't want it to take that long for Tommy, but what I'm saying is, like, some coaches, it takes a while, but if you keep winning and you keep sticking to your formula and you're a good coach like Tommy, it's going to happen eventually.
Yeah, and the thing about it, too, is people talk about the lull with the Final Four, and I get it. It's a fun talking point. You've also got to remember this as well, that Arizona has – how do I put this? Arizona, since they last made a Final Four, has 5 Elite Eights with a margin of loss of 2.7 points. That's just really, 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 really bad luck. I don't know how else to put it. It's just really, really bad luck. Yeah. I mean, it just is what it is.
Like,
They're always
are we blaming Arizona for Wisconsin hitting 43s in a row? Like,
right. Again, when you're losing by 2 points in all these games, not like you're getting blown out. It just, it just happens. But it also shows too the lack of understanding of what Arizona basketball is to this state. Arizona basketball is the biggest name in the state and historic for college, and it's not even close. It's not, and I'm not trying to be mean to ASU fans. Well, actually, I'm a little bit. But if you were to,
and if they say it is, there's
right. If you were to ask the average person about ASU athletics, they're not going to say anything. I think they had a good year last year. Arizona is known as a basketball school, period. Point blank, that's what it is. It's known as a basketball school. And so, and nationally, it has that kind of gravitas. Again, I'm just kind of at a loss for words for just how stupid that whole thing was. But, so anywho. All right, now, with Lloyd, obviously, I want to talk a little bit about Cam Holmes. Guess what? A Phoenix area kid as well. I've said this for a while now, and again, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, whatever. I believe Arizona will get Cam Holmes eventually. Could be wrong. I believe Arizona will get Cam Holmes. I believe it's going to come down to Arizona and North Carolina, and I believe Arizona is going to get him.
I would agree. I think Arizona is the leader right now. I think something would probably have to go wrong, or Arizona would have to change course in order to not get Holmes, and I don't know why it would change course. They have the last visit. He's not going to decide early. He'll decide after the visits.
Yeah.
They're visiting. He's visiting Arizona on Shelby's birthday, which I think is also.
Yeah. It's not. Fine. Yeah. That's not it. That's not a coincidence by any means.
No, not at all.
Yeah. So now let's see. How much do we read into Ty Adamson going to ASU? It's a sign of desperation by ASU. He's not going to ASU.
Dude, how good is it that he basically cut his list? That's what his official visits pretty much are. And ASU's not getting a visit.
ASU's not on the literally higher.
Bobby Hurley has no idea. And not only that, the Holmes family is really smart. Like, if you talk to the family, like Duran was really smart, Cam's really smart. They know how to handle recruiting. They're not stupid. They know Bobby Hurley's not going to be there.
Right.
Like, he's getting fired this year. So it's like, why would you even – I get why Ty Adamson did it, I guess.
I get it. But you're going to be looking for a job next year. I mean, it's basically that easy. Now, so let's keep it on the state. Let's talk a little bit about the state of Arizona and Phoenix. I got a place where Tommy Lloyd is fairly recognizable with elite level prospects. Akina Olozi, I'll say it as well. And again, I could be wrong. I believe Arizona gets Akina Olozi. At the end of the day, I believe Arizona gets him. I think it comes down to Arizona and Houston. If you lose out to Houston, there's no shame in that. But I believe that Arizona's got a very nice plan for him. And again, things can change. Things are fluid, whatever the case may be. But I do believe that Arizona gets him as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's Houston and Arizona is my guess. I think that Arizona probably leads from. I feel better about Holmes, but that's not an Olozi thing. That's just where the recruitments are right now.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like, I think Arizona still has a great shot at getting Olozi.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And when it comes to Cam Williams, who's one of the top 10 players, I believe that comes down to Arizona and Duke, period. I believe it's those two schools. I don't believe that there's anybody else in play. I believe it's those two schools.
Yes, absolutely. It absolutely is. It could change, but yes.
So these guys, though, in the city of Phoenix, they certainly know about Arizona basketball and they know about Tommy Lloyd. So we will leave it at that one. Do we see Alozie as a one and done?
No,
not really. I don't. That's what I kind of like about him and Cam Holmes. To be honest with you, I don't believe that.
One and done is what? One and done is up to your. I mean, Carter shouldn't have been a one and done if we're being honest. In terms of
it's right. It's going to be interesting to see how this does play out. But again, so we got that. Now let's talk about some more observations from U of A basketball. I want to talk about somebody that maybe is getting a little lost in the shuffle right here. But first, let's get some reads in. Welcome to the Rock. Hey, do you have your list?
No. Are we still doing that today?
All right. We want to push it off till tomorrow. I got my list.
I didn't know because we were doing.
Yeah. All right. We'll push it off to tomorrow, but I got my list. I'm ready to go. Yeah, we'll for sure do it tomorrow. All right. Green Valley Decorative Rock. Welcome to the Rock. Tucson plus Green Valley, 50 plus locally sourced landscaping materials. Now you might see Dennis Walsh. He's hanging out in La Paloma with that jet cruising over the city, all that stuff. And you're about to say, man, I wish I was like Dennis Walsh. Well, you know what? You don't necessarily need to, but guess what? You might want to be like Mike Natowski, and you got to go to Green Valley Decorative Rock. Back to Rock. And again, I don't know that they're going to deliver to Alcatraz. I also don't know that they won't deliver to Alcatraz. They're capable of anything over there. They're amazing. But Sheer, they are located where? Along with Green Valley.
I'm going to memorize this. East Benson, Sierra Vista?
No. That's where they deliver to. They're also in Tucson.
Oh, shoot. I wasn't listening to you.
All right. Well, either way, that was it. So either way, check it out. All right. Green Valley Decorative Rock. Back to the Rock. Respect La Paloma. Rage. Gotcha. Agreed. All right. Now. Oh, Sheer, I can't see you anywhere. Where'd you go? Sheer, I don't see you.
Miguel.
All I see is Rage.
Donde está Miguel?
Yeah. Soy de Miguel. All right, check it out, baby. All right, now. 4 locations for routine exams. 60 plus insurances. I was there the other day. Look at these things. What do you think of these Tom Fords? Look at these things, man.
God, you're good looking.
You know, there's a lot of people that they say that, like, you know, they're like, when they talk about like the sex symbols of the last 20 years, you know, Mike Luke's name probably doesn't get brought up enough. But you know what? Mike Luke's name will get brought up more because of these Tom Fords, baby. Check them out, though. Again, Arizona Primary Eye Care and August promo, free Lafont frames with purchase of lenses. Check it out. You will thank me later. Okay. Now, all right. So let's get back to this. I had a couple of people. They wanted me to talk a little bit more about Yvonne. I think we should talk a little bit more about Yvonne. Yvonne the Spacer. And I think we need to talk about shooting. So I'm going to go by and I'm going to ask you on a level of 1 to 10, with 10 being Salim, 1 being Umar Ballo, and let's say 5 being, who was a very mid shooter here that wasn't crappy but wasn't good either. Trying to think. All right, well, either way, 1 to 10, yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to go by some guys. When it comes to shooting, how confident are you in Jaden Bradley's shooting this year?
How good of a shooter he will be, or how confident I am?
How confident are you that he's going to be? I'm going to say he's going to be a 6 this year, and I'm going to take a 6.
I was actually going to go 6 or 7.
Okay, well, I don't go though that I'm going to go 7, but I'm going to go 6. I think he is going to be very. I think it's going to be noticeable. I think it's going to be noticeable that he's a better shooter. How about that? Would you agree?
Yes, he's been working too hard on it for him not to be a better shooter.
Right. All right, now Braden L. Burries. I'm going to go with a solid 7.
He's a good shooter. I think people are going to be surprised.
Yeah, he's good. I'm going to go Braden Burries. Are you fine with the 7 or you want to go higher?
No, I'll go 7. 8 to me is when we start going elite.
LA, that's when we start getting into the Toby Aaka talk. Okay, now, the next one that we have here, Anthony Del Orso, ADL, I'm going to 9.
How
shooter.
Okay, I just clarify. How confident I am that he will be a good shooter, or how good of a shooter he will be?
Both of them.
8.
All right.
I think he's a good shooter, yeah.
His numbers last year were awesome. 45, 41, and 90.
But he's only out. But he's got a.
You want him to shoot more? You want him to be more aggressive?
Well, it kind of like I can't say he's an 8 if he's making 1-3 a game. You know what I mean?
How many threes did he make last year per game?
Let me see. Let me look this up for you, Mike.
I think he made like 1.5. I think he made closer to 2.
Let me look it up for you, sweetheart.
Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah. What do we got? What do we got? Talk to me. How many did he make?
He averaged 3 and he made one. One and a half.
1.5 threes per game. That's enough. All right. I'm going with an 8 on that one.
He only made 121 threes. Or he only made 50 of 121. It's 41%, but 121 isn't a lot.
Yeah, we need him to shoot more, but either way, that's good. All right, so you got that one. Now I'm not going to put Tabellis as a 5 at a thrive because he wasn't a 3-point shooter. All right, now this is the one where it gets interesting. Yvonne, are you buying? Is this smoke and mirrors? Is this subterfuge? Is this cloak and dagger?
Yeah, so this is weird because when we watched film, we always said his form looked good, but they didn't go in.
Yeah,
his form looks awesome. And I think there's going to be days, for whatever reason, they don't go in. But when he shoots like he did the other day in practice, people are going to faint. I posted. Right. I was like, you guys would faint if you were at practice right now. They were going in from everywhere. I would say, I think he's a 5.
Say it. All right.
5.
Right.
That's solid.
I'm totally fine with that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
Not like outstanding, but not a net negative either.
Right. Yvonne Talk is giving me Patterson vibes. Well, why? No. Well, one guy's from. Oh, by the way, did you see the cold soup guy in Lake Tahoe that saved a drowning bear?
I did.
And he was from Russia.
I thought it was you at first.
Yeah, no, that's what that.
Would you save a bear?
A bear? You don't know that I haven't. But no, I wouldn't. That's way too big of a risk. But either way, check it out. This guy jumped into Lake Tahoe under the bridge and he pulled a bear out. Probably then called in Dennis Walsh with his jet to come pick up the bear. But all right, I'm going to go with the 6
form. Bearcats. Nobody's.
What's that?
Bear down cats 96. No one changed anybody's form.
Yeah. The form's fine.
I understood that.
Yeah. But cold soup guy. Sorry, I didn't realize I said that. Okay, so you got that. But now. Aristot, I'm going to go with a 3.5 for. I don't expect him to be a good shooter, but I also expect him. Aristot, you know what Aristot is to me? Aristot is kind of the opposite of Carter Bryant in almost every way. And that I don't think that he's a good shooter like Carter. I think he's got more natural ball handling ability. I think he's a little bit more athletic.
He's very, very, very clearly stronger than Carter. Will probably, no offense to Carter, will probably ever be.
Right. And we like Carter. We're not dissing Carter, but
just the way
I believe Dwayne's impact will be every bit of what Carter's was last year. Yes. How about that?
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Brad the Bully Hudson just says Dennis Walsh takes Bert and Bears around. Interesting. But okay. Aristot's a man of girth. He's huge. Okay, now, so you got those guys. Now, Toby Aaka. All right. I'm going to say this, and we still believe that it's wrong. But we did have someone tell us that Toby Aaka, as we always joke about, was a first-round pick. Sheer, when you watched him at practice, did you start thinking that this is possibly an MNBA player?
I yelled out lottery when he hit the fadeaway. I screamed, "Lottery!"
No. You're looking at Nate, and you're like, "Man, how'd you guys get this back for another year?"
Yeah, what is this?
Yeah.
He looked good, man. He looked really good. I think he'll be better than he was last season. But no, he's not in. I don't.
You don't see him
in the NBA.
By the way, did you see Brad Ellis lay down the gauntlet on what he will not do under any circumstances? Did you happen to see this? And he was very clear about this.
I hope it's endorse Andre Veras.
Well, no, he said he would endorse Andre Veras, but he will not say MNBA or MNFL. He said he's not going to get involved in all of that. What are we doing here, dude? What are we doing? I don't know.
Involved in what? Involved in what? Being right?
Yeah, I don't know what to say, man. Just get that out of here, man. Take that all up to the geranium flowers up on Craycroft and Sunrise, baby. You missed the pod, Joseph. Go back and watch the first 10 to 12 minutes. All right, so now let's talk about when it comes to Crivous. You know what I'm going to say on this? I believe Crivous can shoot a little bit, but I don't believe they're going to have Crivous shoot a lot. I think that they got.
I didn't get the vibe that Crivous is shooting very much.
Right. I think Crivous is going to be the old school. Now, Dennis Walsh messaged me yesterday, and I thought this was an interesting comparison. He said, maybe I have it wrong. Maybe he's more of a Kevin McHale, Tim Duncan, back to the basket type that basically just goes to work. And I told him, I said, Dennis Walsh, I give you a lot of credit. And he said that he was messaging back and forth with David Rosen, and the great David Rosen also told him that that he thought maybe Kevin McHale, and then he said, "Nah, I think more Tim Duncan," and they kind of met in the middle. I like that.
Yes, Yes. These two guys, I'm glad they love Crivous.
Yeah, it's good. So again, I give them a lot of credit.
Hook shot isn't, to me, that's not a jumper, but it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, exactly. Too. We are going to be. I will say this: Dennis Walsh, David Rose, and I think Gringo Billy. Gringo Billy hates him as well, right?
This is going to be.
It's going to be big.
This is going to be the thing we watch all year.
This is going to be the paw in the sand.
Yes. And we will let people know. We will let people know when Crivous plays well. Don't you worry.
Yes.
You will know.
David Rosen, Gringo Billy, and Dennis Walsh, you guys better be ready for this one because, like I said, you know me. I don't let things go. And I will not let this
I don't know about that. I think you're very.
I just move on. No. All right, take notes. All right, now, why does everyone hate Crivous? That is an interesting one. Generally, when somebody hates a player, is it because of cold soup or?
You said it. I'm not disagreeing with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Javier, what is Javier? I don't know that I like this. Mike, when are you on Phoenix? Why are you asking, Javier?
Oh, we fighting? What's going on?
I don't know. Javier, I will not be abducted in August. It will not happen. They're not going to happen, Javier. All right, if he shoots half as well as Duncan from 5 to 10 feet, we'll be in good shape. Brad the Bully Hudson. I mean, that's another one. So Tim Duncan, Crivous, is that's what it is?
Arizona fans would hate Zach Edey too because he's not athletic.
Right. Don't hate. Just need him to dunk more. Agreed. I will say that. I will. That is something I will agree with. I like big men that dunk the basketball. That drove me crazy about Umar Ballo, leader of men, that he would not dunk the basketball. Crivous dunked the basketball. What I liked about Henry is that Henry.
How many dunks do you have, Mike?
How many dunks did I have? Hey.
Don't tell me you're going to dunk now.
I know I could. I actually could.
Mike, I'll give you the home run. I'm not giving you a dunk.
No, I can't dunk anymore. I can't even come close. I could dunk a golf ball.
Okay. All right.
No, I could.
Okay.
I absolutely, and I got like 50 witnesses that have that. Yeah, I could dunk a golf ball.
There we go.
Yeah, back the golf ball. All right, whatever, Cody. Zach Edey sucked. The refs made him way better. I would still take Zach.
See, Cody just texted us how many rings does he have?
Yeah,
you guys are nuts. Nuts. Arizona fans are nuts.
All right, Nick Arenas here. More crap from Nick Arenas. He says, I'm not going to lie, Mike. I think you started the Crivous hate by calling him a terrible trash glacier. I never said that.
Yes, you did. No, you know what? I forgot about that. The reason they hate Crivous is you.
No, I never said that. That is crap. All I said is that he moved like a glacier.
No, you called him a glacier. That's right.
I did call him a glacier. I didn't call him a trash glacier.
And then you went on like a 3-show period where you trashed him. That's right.
No, I didn't.
He was hurt during that time though, so that doesn't count.
Yeah,
I called him a glacier.
Like 3 straight episodes.
I called him a glacier. I did not call him a trash crap glacier.
A piece of crap, son of a mother.
Yeah, everybody just called me a piece of crap. But we had a guy message in the YouTube comments, piece of crap. It's Mike, I'm not going to admit it. I will admit nothing.
No, that's right. I totally forgot about that. You are why people hate Crivous.
No, that's all garbage. Yeah, look at Rage.
Right. Rage is completely more honest and truthful than you are.
Yeah, all right. Now, Rage. Hey, I got a question here. So, Rage actually sent me $1 in Apple Pay.
That's even.
So
you're paid off.
Yeah. So is that Rage's way of saying, all right, so here's what we're going to
send you $1, $1 every day for the next 3 years.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not going to get that. Rage sent me $1 though. I have a bunch of people that say, did Rage really not pay you? And I always say, yeah, Rage never paid me. And they're like, I don't know what to tell you.
Rage pays you with his friendship and his kindness.
Yeah, that's what Rage is. Yeah, and he gave me some boxing lessons too. Back the glove, baby. Mess with the.
Were you about to say back the box?
Yeah, back the box. Yes,
back the box. Yeah.
I actually had a lot of people that like my. Liked some of my impressions yesterday. That's all you get, though. I will not do them ever again.
Toby might be right. Toby might actually be right. You're the reason people hate Crivous. I'm the reason people hate ADO.
No, but you all went on in ADO, though. You were always.
No, you were way worse. You call people names, dude.
No. You called him a piece of crap.
Glacier, and you call.
I said he moves like a glacier.
No, you called him a glacier. You did not say he moves like a glacier. You called him a glacier.
I say, well, what, do glaciers not have feelings as well?
I'm just saying.
All right. Either way, I don't care. All right. Now, all right. So let's get back to a little bit of basketball here. All right. Toby Aaka, I'm going to ask you right now, the man of girth. Do we, does he take 1.15 threes per game? So basically yeah.
No. God, no.
I think he is.
Per game. You think he's going to
I think he's going to take a 3 per game.
Mike, if he took a... Okay, I'm going to...
Look at Rage, by the way. This is what everybody says when they lose a bet. It wasn't a real bet. Oh, Draven Karsten, the great Draven Karsten, says $9.99 for the Rage Fund. That's what Rage is doing. Rage is just going to tell everybody that... Rage is just waiting for everybody to pay up his bets. Appreciate you, Draven. What were you saying, Sheer?
Trey Townsend attempted 48 threes last year. Out of the players that got minutes, that was the least. Toby attempted 5. You mean to tell me that Toby Aaka
1 3 per game,
30-something threes
1 3 per game, 1 3 per game, 1 3 per game?
No.
What do you want back?
No. Whatever. No. I'll give you $1 for every 3 over 30 that he attempts.
All right, hey, clip that. Hey, but are you going to pull Rage though and say that it wasn't a real
$1 for every 3 under 30?
That's fair. That's
so, like,
fair.
if you attempt 7, you would owe me $23.
All right, no way, man. David Rosen agrees with me. He says, Mike, I think he's going to shoot way more than that. I agree with you. Yeah, we'll see. But a man of girth lingering around shooting threes. That's what I'm about here. Now, Coeb Pete. How many threes do you think Coel Pete takes on the season?
Not much at all.
Who do you think takes more, Aaka or Coel Pete? I'm going to say Aaka.
That's a possibility.
Aaka the spacer, baby.
That's a possibility.
Yeah. And you already are on record saying you think that Pete's going to take about 30 threes this season.
I don't know how many threes Pete's going to take. That's a good storyline. I don't know.
Who takes more threes, Aaka or Aaka forever, baby?
Yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't make sense to have them. They're both going to take at least 1 per game. Vegas video definitely agree. Yeah, I agree with that. Yes, I agree with Mike is going to bankrupt himself on that bet. Yeah, you don't know that I'm already not bankrupt. just throw it on the tab, baby. Yeah. Those are called IOUs, sir. Those are as good as money. Only like 3 people get that. But okay. So, all right. So you got that. All right. Now let me ask you this. Who would be better at basketball this coming season? Koa Pete or Alyssa Thomas on the U of A team?
I think Koa would beat her. I really do.
Yeah, I tend to agree as well. Joseph, you should go back and watch. I'm curious though what you have to say. Also, I think we ran off somebody yesterday. The guy that was saying that Sambo's wasn't racist.
Well, that was the owner of Sambo's.
Yeah, that is a good point. Yes, exactly. I actually had somebody that's in this chat right now, and they said not to say anything, so I'm going to be nice and not say anything. They said, I cannot believe this. He says, I've never heard about this place before. And he says, after looking it up, I cannot believe that he didn't think this was racist.
Do you think Illegal Pete's is racist?
No. I don't. I think Sambo's is, though.
Yeah, I mean, there's no comparison, but I was just wondering. So remember, like, when they first opened and became a thing, people were, like, protesting?
You know, Illegal Pete's has great burritos. I got a burrito there last night.
We're not bad.
No, you got to dip all the queso on it. I had 2 extra orders of queso, and I put it on the barbacoa, and I just put all the sauce on it and everything, all the fixings.
Just to confirm, the reason it was good is because you put 4 things of cheese all over it.
Yeah. Now Joseph says now if it was illegal pizza is better than Chipotle. I would agree with that.
I think Taco Bell is more racist for calling that Mexican food.
Oh,
do they call it? They don't call it.
No, it is Mexican food.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, I love
those burritos.
Dude, you can go there.
Pastas.
You can go to Taco Bell and you can get the 5. You used to be able to get the 5-layer burritos for only $1.99. Now it's $3.49. I used to be able to get out of there with like 4,000 calories for like $9. Now I'm gonna have to spend like $21.
After football games, when it's like 2 a.m. when you're leaving the stadium, Taco Bell hits real nice after a game.
You got to do the boxes on the app. That's the way to do it.
Boxes on the app?
Yep. You got to get the box on the app. Yeah. You get rewards and all kinds of stuff, man.
Wait a second. Is Dennis Walsh right about this? Arizona doesn't have one of the land acknowledgement things, does it?
Yes.
It does? Where?
Dude, they've always had it. It's football at Native American night or whatever.
I guess I've never seen the land acknowledgement thing. All right, well.
That's what they call it. It's just, they do it.
Here's where I'm at with land acknowledgement. Either Give it back.
Don't do this. No. All right.
Yeah.
Taco Bell next to
Taco Bell. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. All right. Yes.
Yeah. Honestly, just say your. No. You know what? Say your feelings on land acknowledgement. Do it in a Trump voice, and let's get this party started. Go.
Nah, I can't. Everything got. I don't get the land acknowledgement thing at all. All I'm gonna say is this: is that I will say it because there's no politics involved. Either give the land back or shut up. One of those two things. Sheer agrees with me. Boom.
Oh, on that thing? Yeah.
That's what I'm at. We're not going anywhere further. If don't do all of that stuff. Either give the land back or get rid of it and stop saying that. It's one of the two things.
That's not really what I've said. I've said it more. The land you win is yours, but.
All right, but I'm saying, all right, well, either way, all right, man, you're not ready for the truth, Rage. All right, so anyways, all right, let's get back to it. There's my land acknowledgement talk. Okay, so now, let's see here. All right, now let's talk about a little bit of let's talk a little bit of a little more basketball here. All right, Cheryl. I was talking with Cheryl. Cheryl is very, very nervous about the and we love Cheryl on this show, so we can talk about Cheryl. Cheryl is very nervous about the out-of-conference schedule. I'm a little nervous. I'm not actually nervous about the out-of-conference schedule because here's what I think is going to happen. I believe that Arizona is going to drop some games. I also believe that Arizona is going to win some games here. And let's shut this show down
for free. You give that out for free?
Yeah, let's shut this show down, man. This is just this is again. I'm a humble man.
That's hotter than your Native American take.
Yes, Arizona is going to win some of these games. Boom. They are, and I think they're going to beat Florida. They're going to play that 7'10" sea urchin guy or whatever it is, and he comes out onto the court.
Sucks. Oliver Rowe, that guy sucks.
Yeah. I believe out of conference. If Arizona's 3-3 out of conference, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. If they're 3-3 out of conference, they're challenging for a 1 seed.
Look at all these people in here. They're calling me Mike Stradamus. That's how good I am.
I can't believe you went on record.
Yeah, no, I mean, y'all really went out on a limb right there.
Wow.
Wow. Big stuff. Yeah. Aaron's going to make some shots.
I'm so pumped for Florida.
What's that?
I don't think I'm gonna go to the UCLA game because I don't really care about UCLA.
We're going to Vegas though.
I already booked my room.
Oh, nice.
Maybe we'll go to LA if we could stay with Ben One White.
Ooh, Ben One White. Oh, hey, we got some good news for you. Guess who's going to be joining us on some post-game shows?
Ben One White?
Ben One White back in the scene, baby. Ben One White. Ben One White. Back the A, baby. Back the A. Ben One White. Ben One White. I'm very, very excited about this one. So Ben One White
I'm saying at the MGM Grand, Michael. You should book your hotel.
Yeah, all right, send it to me. Yes. This got to be a sample.
What am I sending to you?
What's that? I don't know what you're going to be sending to me. Yeah. We also got I got to give Shelby a lot of credit on something. We got something cooking up here October 3rd, possibly, and I got to give the lovely Shelby Shearer a lot of credit for it. Not
you don't want to give too much away, but I think it'll be shocking. It'll be shocking.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And we're going to need, Ben One White doesn't know this, but we are going to make sure that he is in Tucson for this event right here because we need Ben One White. He does. Yeah.
Need Ben.
Something like that. I'd like to make. For the first time, I'd like to make. I'd like that Ben here. Yeah, I will pay Ben One White. Shelby, we're just giving you compliments here. Yeah. Okay, Ben One White, baby, back to Ben. Well, no.
Is that done?
Nah, I got. We were talking yesterday, but it seems like it's done. Yeah, so we'll find out. Also,
Mike is going to strip. If I can't hold it in anymore, Mike and I are going to have a poll, and we are going to strip pregame.
I'm so cut up. So yeah, it's amazing how good I look, man.
You're just jacked.
Yeah, I'm just jacked, baby. Yeah, back the jack. Okay, so back the jack. Okay, all right. Now,
Ben always tells me too.
Ben always says that, and we do not like it. Okay, no. Take that somewhere.
Reeds.
Yeah, Reeds, baby. Back the Reeds. Yeah. What else we got? Talk to me. Oh, this is great. Oh, speaking of Ben One White. Speaking of the championship package, this is the championship package. Look at this woman right here. This could be you. I don't know what else to say. This could be you.
That's it.
Yeah. Again, now we're going to switch up the countries here a little bit. I got a new country for you. Mozambique. You don't need to go to Mozambique to try to get the championship package, and it's like $85,000, and you're probably going to get into some taxi, and you don't even know where they're taking you to. You don't have to do any of that. All you have to do is you have to come to Tucson, or if you're not in Tucson, and go to Aristot. Look at this woman right here. This woman is excited. She's got the championship package. It is en route. It is about to be inserted. $1997. It's not $8,000. What do you think she's thinking about? Me or being able to save $8,000? Or maybe
being with you while saving $8,000.
Yeah. No, I mean, this is big. This is big. Everybody go to Aristot. The Shears have joined Aristot. The Lukes are with Aristot now. Everybody go to Aristot. Hey, maybe this lady could be like our counselor there or something, or our, I don't know, like our cheer coach. Are we going to have a cheer squad?
AZ12? Of course we are.
Yeah, we're going to have a cheer squad. Anybody out there that knows a cheer coach? And Rich Carrillo, no, we're not going to let you anywhere near there. But either way, check it out, Aristot. Now, the great Tyler Warden, Mr. Tyler Warden says, I asked my girlfriend if she could get the championship package, and she said she could. Excellent work right there. Chestnut checkers, my friend. Okay, now, let's see. What do we got here? All right, Andre Veras. Okay, here's the deal. I will endorse the championship package. I will not endorse Andre Veras. Has Andre tried to get Shelby, the lovely Shelby Shear, the queen of Wildcat Authority, to endorse Andre Veras on the low?
She won't do it. She won't do it.
Yeah, she won't do it. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. All right, championship package, baby. Or not the championship package. Longview. All right, here's the deal. 520-325-3456 and reference the AZ12 podcast for a complimentary initial meeting. Hey, here, I'm gonna read this like I'm Shaq. Dwight Howard sucks. 4 championships. Go to Longview. All right, check it out. Now, again, you will thank me later, Andre Veras. We like Andre Veras. Check it out, Andre Veras. Championship package to Andre Veras is diabolical. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Dwight Howard sucks. Kobe Field doesn't have air conditioning. I've never understood. Why do people find Shaq entertaining?
Sometimes.
Don't you think he's just trying way too hard?
Yeah, but
Okay, yeah.
Doesn't matter. They're pretty much going to ruin that show anyway, so who cares?
They're definitely going to ruin that show. Yeah, that show won't be there. Okay, now, all right, so let's get back to a look at. Hey, Sheer, did you freeze or did I freeze? Sheer, I think you froze. All right, there you're back. Yeah, you're back. You're back. Okay, is Shaq a top 5 center of all time? Duh. Shaq's the most dominant player I've ever seen. I'm just saying.
Marvalo 1. Who do you have 2? Crivous 2.
Kirill 3.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Shaqtin' a Fool is dope. Everybody could do Shaqtin' a Fool, though. You just find bloopers, and that's basically it. I don't give him any credit for that. Okay, now Evan Nelson, confidence level on him shooting threes, my friend.
Good shooter. I like him.
What's that?
6.
6, yeah, exactly. Are you feeling a little bit more confident? I will say the early reports have been solid about Evan.
Yeah, he's played well.
Yeah, I think
I've always said that I think he's going to be able to do what Arizona needs him to do. Which
so
is
you
not
never
dominate or anything, just
So you never bought the boards meltdowns though that you had going, where they're like, this guy's not good enough to be our third guard or our third ball handler.
No, he's fine. He's exactly what they need him to be.
Yeah. I have a great deal of Faith Evans. Oh, I thought you said Faith Evans at first. Zona Tucson 93. I have a great deal of faith in Evan Nelson. He will thrive. I agree with that. Okay. Mike, what did you see at football practice? Thanks for asking. Here's what I can tell you about football practice yesterday. Jeremiah Patterson had his best day of practice. Sure, you agree with this?
Yes, he did. He did.
Let's talk about Jeremiah Patterson then.
What play stood out to you the most?
Probably the slants. The way that he was able to get open in the middle of the field. It was impressive. And the other thing about Jeremiah Patterson as well is he's been dropping slants, and he didn't drop them this time. He took them he was good. I mean, it's hard to say there.
Guys, Mike tweeted a picture of crab legs during practice. Do you think that he went to practice? Where was that, by the way?
Oh, it's good. Yeah. Have you ever gone to that food? Oh, that place is great. Have you ever gone to that that food truck seminar that's on it's in kind of a rougher area though. It's on it's by the swap meet.
Oh, the food truck, yeah. The food
Yeah,
truck.
no, that place is great. Yeah, no, it's great. And those were only $19, and I got like a whole smorgasbord. It was
good.
Yeah, no, it looked very, very tasty, very, very tasty. And I didn't have to use Foster Plumbing either on it. So it was okay. So there it is. Okay, now Jeremiah Patterson, I was very, very impressed. I was interfacing for much of the game or much of practice.
He had a nice practice. For whatever reason, you know what it felt like? It felt like they were trying to narrow things down because he got a lot of reps, and then Rex Haynes got a lot of reps, and it's probably the most reps both guys have had in a practice.
I always forget Rex Haynes is on the team.
Rex Haynes was terrible.
I always forget Rex Haynes is on the team. Rex Haynes is an OKG, right? Sure, you're frozen again. Is Rex Haynes all right? Well, Shear's frozen. I'm going to say it. Is Rex Haynes an OKG? Sure, is Rex Haynes an OKG?
Yeah. I keep freezing. I don't know why.
Yeah.
He had a bad day. Real bad day yesterday.
Yep.
All right. So what's crazy about him is like he'll show glimpses where you're like, oh, okay. And then he'll have days like he had yesterday. It's like,
The other thing that I really noticed in practice as well that I was very impressed by, Shear, was the defense. The defense.
Yes.
The defense. This was a really, really good defense. I was very, very impressed by what I saw there.
Yesterday was the most intense practice we've had by far.
Right.
Fight a little bit, not like a fight, but
it's like a fake fight. It's like an NBA
skirmish, a little skirmish that guys had to break it up and separate and all that. It was fun. First one of camp. The receivers had a rough day. Like there were 5 picks on the day, and like 3 of them were consecutive. Noah had 2 picks, but like one of them Noah had 3 picks, but one of them went off Chris Hudson's hands, and the other one was a little high, and it went off Tyler Powell's fingertip. So like 2 of them made contact with the receiver. It was the defense. Look, I don't know how the defense is going to be. I think it'll be better than last year, but the one thing I can say with confidence is that Danny Gonzalez has these guys playing their butts off for him. They love him, and that is the hardest hitting, fastest, aggressive, like enthusiastic defense that we've seen here in a bit.
It was big. I was impressed. All right, now I also want to talk a little bit about the defensive line. I will say this year, we need McKnight to get healthy.
Yeah, he hasn't. We need a lot of guys to get healthy. There's a lot of guys out right now. From what I understand, nothing major. There's a chance that some of them missed the first game. The goal is obviously to get them back for Kansas State. So if it means they're 70% against Hawaii or 100% against Kansas State, they're going to do the 100% against Kansas State, obviously. But Malachi Bailey went against the ones. Finally, they listened to us.
He's good. He's good.
Yeah. He's good. He did well against the ones. Paulu is fine. The defensive line has been pretty solid, actually.
All right. Hey, guess who just DM'd me?
Who?
Let's see here. Javier. Here's what Javier says. Yo, Mike, it's Javier from the show. I think it'd be cool for the U of A fan base to meet you and see if you can hold a watch party. Maybe you can take a poll to see how many of us would attend at a bar. Yeah, we are going to have watch parties. We had watch parties last year, Javier.
Does he mean in Phoenix?
Yeah, I'm not going to Phoenix.
Yeah, we're not. We're
not. I don't care that much about it. Yeah, unless somebody wants to pay me a lot of money. No, but we're going to go to RJ's Frozen Cactus. That's where we're going to be, Javier. You come down here. Plus, I think you're trying to abduct me. I will not allow you to abduct me. Not on my watch. Not in 2025. Not in 2025. Not going to happen. All right. So the defense, though, like I said,
all bets are off, baby.
Yeah, in 2026, maybe I'll give in. All right. Now, the special teams, though. Is Jeremiah Patterson still going to be our kick returner?
I believe he is. He's in the lead right now for punt return, I believe.
I love this. Yes. This is so good. All right.
It's still close. There's still other guys in the running. The field goal competition is still pretty much even. They both made and missed the same ones yesterday. Yeah. Craig DeMar's awesome, though. He's a good coach. They're well coached.
All right. Now, Marcus Delgado says, you mean Devin Hester? Yeah,
no, I think Jeremiah has a higher ceiling.
Yeah, the thing about it, too, is that Devin Hester was never played wide receiver in the MNFL, whereas Jeremiah Patterson's doing a little bit of everything.
Yeah, you nailed it. Yes.
I don't think that Devin Hester. Yeah, I don't think Devin Hester had the wide-ranging skills that somebody like a Jeremiah Patterson did.
Yes. I know what Devin Hester did in college. Do you even know what college he went to?
Well, I do know that, but yeah.
I know too.
That would be funny. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Went to Miami.
Remember what he did in college?
Yeah, he didn't do anything in college. He was drafted on potential and became a kick returner.
Freezing.
You're freezing. I'm not freezing.
I know I'm freezing. It's maybe someone could. Do you remember what he did?
Are you freezing because it's RJ's frozen cactus?
Ooh, do you remember what he did in Miami?
Not much.
Like how good he was?
No, he wasn't that good. He didn't put up numbers.
Special teams numbers he did.
What were his special teams numbers?
19 punts returned, 3 touchdowns, 15 kickoffs, a touchdown.
So he had 4 kick returns all time.
Hester finishes 3 seasons with the Miami Hurricanes with 41 punt returns for 638 yards, 4 touchdowns, 40 kick returns for 1,000 yards, 2 touchdowns, 160 yards rushing, a touchdown, 10 catches for 196 yards receiving, 11 tackles, 1 sack, 1 fumble recovery, and 5 picks.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
I don't see why Jeremiah Patterson.
I don't see why he can't do that either.
Maybe the picks because he would be switching positions. But Jeremiah Patterson, when you think about it, Hester only had 10 catches for 196 yards.
How many catches did Jeremiah Patterson have last year?
More than 10, I think.
Yeah, because he was a touchdown machine early on. Remember, he was always getting
26 catches for 196 yards.
Yeah. Hey, Joseph, where you at, buddy? Where you at? Yeah.
Suck it, Devin Hester.
Yeah. Take that, baby. Okay, now, all right. So I want to ask about a linebacker here, but first, let's get a couple more reads in here. Hey, what
Devin Hester.
Talk to me, Devin
Hester.
Jeremiah Hester, baby. All right, yeah. Zack Mooney Hester. All right, now let's. All right, now. Yeah, now you might say to yourself, Mike, I'm looking to return this refinancing or loan to the house like Devin Hester. Guess what? Zack Mooney. Boom. That was good. I thought that.
You should have said like Jeremiah Patterson, though.
Yeah. Well, no, like Zack Mooney. Show me the Mooney, baby. All right, scan this QR code. Everybody, scan this QR code. And again, they can get you all kinds of really good deals. Just like Dennis Walsh is basically synonymous with Jets. Zack Mooney, synonymous with great home loans at great rates and refinancing. Check it out. VP Senior Loan Officer, Branch Manager, 520-230-5599. You will thank me later. Check it out. Nova Home Loans, the Mooney team. Boom. Are we not doing the song, Cody?
I just played it. You didn't hear it?
You just played the song.
I didn't hear it.
Well, listen. Piece of crap.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't listen. Now I hear it. Yeah, now I hear it. Yeah. Comfort X HVAC. Back the vac. All right, now, here, do you think Dennis Walsh's jet has an AC in it?
Yeah, do you think Humberto's flying in a...
Yeah, that's a good point. He ain't flying with a swamp cooler like steaming... Yeah, that's a good point. I do apologize. Small business with big savings. Built on trust for the long haul. Comfort X HVAC. Back the vac. Residential and commercial HVAC expertise at affordable rates. Again, this guy... Listen, I can't tell you how good they are. Matt is the man. Look at this. Look how hard he is working there with that...
Hard-working man.
Yeah, I would absolutely electrocute myself there. But he was doing all of that because he knew that Tony Gimino is, he's miserable. He's a total jerk. But he's like, man, I want to save this guy money and make me happy at the same time. Comfort X HVAC did just that. 520-222-7012. Now, Miss Shelby, for people just listening, says Tony sucks and his wife isn't much better. Wow. All right, Shelby. Very strong opinions. All right, check it out. Comfort X HVAC. Back the vac. Okay, now, let's see here. All right, now what else do we got?
Wow. Else? Shelby told me this morning it was the opposite day. So the fact that she's saying that is pretty crazy.
Yeah. Shelby, yeah. Benedict Gimino, baby. Benedict Gimino. That's very good. All right, Tay Brown. Where are we at with Tay Brown? Can Tay Brown be good?
Yeah, he's solid.
Can he be a difference? Can he be a difference maker?
He's a solid linebacker.
All right, so he's there. He's solid. He's solid. He can take up space without sucking. How about that?
Mike, you know who was at practice yesterday?
Nipsey Hussle.
BJ Denker.
I did know that.
Vanilla Vic.
Yeah, the Vanilla Vic. That was one of Rich Rod's best things ever. That was really, really good.
Yeah, he's solid. I think the linebackers are solid, but they got to stay healthy.
They got to stay healthy because we don't have a lot of them, right?
No.
Yeah, okay, cool. David, I haven't made affordable eye care yet or Aristot. Come on, Dennis Walsh, fly there. Well, many have to drive, you fly. Okay. All right. Tomorrow, though, yeah, we had to remind, though, people at the beginning of the show, Joseph, if you missed it, go back and watch the first 10, 15 minutes. I said what I'm going to say. Okay. Also, everybody out there, go to Little Caesars. Go to Little Caesars. Bring me your tired, hungry, huddled pizzas. 15 off 20 or LCFREECC. You down with LCFRECC? Yeah, you know me. Check it out. Free crazy combo. We need some real times out there. Gringo Billy, you know what to do. We need some real times.
Yes, Spencer's a coach at Notre Dame Prep, I believe.
Isn't that where Monty Williams' kid was?
No, I thought he was at Scottsdale Christian.
All right, same place. Okay, so anyway, check it out. All right, sure. Where can they find you doing your work?
WildcatAuthority.com, the Wildcat Scoop podcast with Shelby, who's leaving me next week to go to London.
Hey, I'll go into London. Yeah, that food looks terrible over there. I do agree with you on that. That food, like English food, looks like it's just like potatoes. No good. Yeah. All right. Shear's freezing again. I have no clue. Pay your bills, Shear. Pay your bills.
This is unacceptable.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Okay.
All
right.
Who's leaving?
My sister and her boyfriend were there like 4 months ago, and dude, they have taxi boats or Uber boats. You can get like on an Uber boat, and it like cruises you around. It's really cool. I like it. Yeah. So, anywho, all right, check it out. Check out the Indian food. Yeah, it's, I guess I don't know. Okay. On that note, though, for Jason Hezekiah Shear, I am merely Michael Luke. Appreciate you all. You guys are the best. We like all of you. All right, TTFN, we will be back with you tomorrow.
Sean Connery tomorrow.
Welcome to the Rock. You've been listening to the AZ12 podcast.